He's running back 37 in the expert consensus rankings on Fantasy Pros. So once again, this reminder, running back 37 is the Fantasy Pros expert consensus ranking, and running back 38 right here is where I have him ranked for right now. Obviously, that can change between now and game time, but that I wanted to be a little bit lower on Antonio Gibson. We did see his snap share get slashed pretty significantly, and even over the last 2 weeks as well. He started really strong, 63% against Jacksonville, and we've just seen 55, 45, 33, 32% of the snaps. Last week, only 3 carries, 4 targets, 3 receptions. He finished as the running back 44. So running back 38 might even be too high. I do have Brian Robinson ranked ahead of Antonio Gibson. I think that's the right move. But I might even have to move J.D. McKissic ahead of Antonio Gibson. And not because I think that McKissic is, there are reasons for optimism for McKissic. This is reasons for a pessimism for Antonio Gibson. A quote out of Washington just this week is that Ron Rivera sees this as an opportunity, the return of Brian Robinson as an opportunity to get Antonio Gibson more special team snaps. What? That's wild to me that you're using this player, like early 3rd round pick, who's got speed up the wazoo. If you look at playerprofiler.com, his player profiler comp is Joe Mixon. Okay. This is a player who, if you think about all that, that makes sense, right? Joe Mixon, that fits for Antonio Gibson. But imagine Joe Mixon only getting 30% of the snaps and only running 10 routes. And I mean, this is the first game where we saw less than double-digit carries for Antonio Gibson. This is concerning for me. It should be concerning for you too. Antonio Gibson's not startable. And even though it's a good matchup, he's just not going to get the work. He's not going to get the volume. And we saw that week 1 with Brian Robinson returning. So I am low on Brian Robinson, but I want to be even lower on Antonio Gibson.